Hey, I'm just someone you know, and today I'm going to be reviewing Mario Kart World. Before we get into it, if you could like, comment, and subscribe, that would help out a ton. And yeah, this channel's rather new, so every piece of support counts, you know? Share with your friends, do all the things. Every YouTuber tells you to do it. You know? You know. Anyways, so, first thing I'm going to talk about is the characters. Okay, we gotta talk about the characters. There's so many good options in this game. We got everyone from the classics, your Marios, your Donkey Kongs, your Bowser Jr.'s, your Luigi's, your Daisies, to the more obscure, like Waluigi or King Boo. And then you got the crazy ones, like your Swoop, and of course, the glorious, beautiful cow. The cow is amazing. The fact they added the cow to Mario Kart World, I think that single-handedly ups the price by $10. Like, would you rather buy a $70 Mario Kart World without the cow or an $80 Mario Kart World with the cow? Are you seeing what I'm saying? That's a horrible argument, and I know it. It's a joke. I just want to make sure nobody thinks that's serious. But, like, honestly, cow's worth $10. Cow needs solo game. Cow needs to be a major character. I want to see as much cow as we see Waluigi. So, some amount of cow, I guess. Waluigi doesn't get enough representation, but everybody said that, you know. We need more of the cow. I want to play cow in Mario Tennis. I want to play cow in Mario Golf. I want to play as the cow in the next Super Smash Bros. Game, or at least make him an assist trophy. Yeah, cow for Smash. But, like, actually, the costumes are so cool. I usually play Bowser Jr. because I don't know why. I like him. And his costumes are really nice. I usually use the biker costume, but sometimes I switch it up. And there's other great characters. The dolphin is fun, and just there's a lot of good costumes. And how you unlock the costumes is kind of weird. It's really grindy, especially if you're going for all costumes. I sure as heck didn't. I actually was considering playing one of the enemies. I forgot his name, which is sad, but I never got him. I beat every cup multiple times, and I just never got him from one of the Kameks, which is so weird. With Mario Kart World releasing, I gotta update my top 5 little guys list. So, at number 5, we have Swinub from Pokemon. Look at him. Isn't he great? Number 4, we got the cow from Mario Kart World. I mean, he's the cow. What am I to say? Number 3, we got Kirby. I mean, it's Kirby. Number 2, we have the mold in the walls. The mold says hello. And at number 1, we got Jeff the Land Shark, because he's the best little guy. As amazing as the cow is, good roster doesn't mean jack if there's no good tracks. And yeah, they're very good. I do like a lot of the courses. There's one that takes place in a city that I really enjoy. There's Moo Moo Meadows for bringing us the glorious cow. And there's a good few other ones that I really like. There's also some bad ones. It's a Mario Kart game. I know they couldn't go crazy like in 8 Deluxe because it's all tied to the open world. But it's still unfortunate, some of the picks they made. The lack of underwater does bug me sometimes. They couldn't really bring back any courses that went underwater, when that would have been so cool. But we did get some cool stuff too. I played through every cup in both Grand Prix and Knockout Tour, and there was very few courses that stood to be not fun. I had fun most of the time. But we gotta talk about the intermission tracks. Those things are complete dog. Like, man, I don't know. I feel like they took a good idea and destroyed it. If you drive between the different tracks in a Mario Kart game, great idea. Whichever unpaid intern came up with that, hire them. Please. They probably need the money. But, like, you could have done something better with it than what you did. There's some tracks that's just a straight line. A freaking straight line. We wait a decade for a new Mario Kart game, and half the game is straight lines? Come on. I still love this game, and they don't bother me as much as it sounds like they bother me. My main problem is I wish they just bit the bullet and made every course 3 laps. 3-lap courses would have really done this game well. I think they were afraid the Grand Prix would be too long, and valid worry, but only a fourth of the tracks being 3-lap, while the rest of them being 1 lap with an intermission kind of sucks. It should all be intermissions and 3 laps. I feel like if you didn't spend half of the Grand Prix on the intermission tracks, they wouldn't be nearly as big of a problem. And also, in versus mode, give us an option to do 3 laps and an intermission. Maybe it's there and I'm just blind, but I couldn't find it. But there's also Knockout Tour. I love Knockout Tour. It's so good. In that, 3 laps makes sense not to be there. Because there is no laps. You're just running through them. I wish there was a entire continent Knockout Tour. Imagine, like, you go to each track and each one knocks off the bottom player and they like coded a 32-player mode for that. That would be so good. But yeah, there are some really bad tracks though. And they reused 2 of the themes. That's so weird. There was one track. It's become a little bit infamous. It's the rectangle. It's like Bad Baby Park. I honestly don't know how they came up with it, but if I had to guess, it went something a bit like this. Boss, I had a great idea for what we can do for that track you told me to work on. What? We should make it a rectangle! Yeah! Now, while the track selection is good, the gameplay is so good. It's the best part of the game. It's buttery smooth with 2 items, billions of different things to do. Like, they'll never stop finding faster routes for these tracks until, like, the Switch 2 is long gone. They're so in-depth that it's just, the mechanics are perfect. I don't really have much to say about them. They're just perfect. No complaints, no like, oh wow, it did this great, because it did everything great. So, all we have left to talk about is the open world. So, the open world isn't that great in my opinion. There's not much to go for. It's fun to chill and just drive around every now and then, but it just doesn't feel productive in a certain way. And not all games have to feel productive, but it just doesn't, it feels like I could be doing something better with my time whenever I'm just driving around the open world. It's not like, oh, I want to go exploring and find all the P-switches, because there's no tracker for the P-switches. And I think there's also Peach medallions. I think I saw one of them once. They're so hidden. Not even worth going for. And then there's question mark blocks or something. Again, I didn't go for those either, although those are tracked. But it's just, there's not enough to do in the open world for me to care at all about it. And that is a me problem, and I recognize that, but you're here to hear my opinions, so if it's a me problem, it's now a you problem. Congratulations. Yeah. And Other people may love the open world. Good for them. I just personally don't like it. And that's okay. But there is actually one other thing I have to talk about, and I can't believe I forgot this when I was recording the live action part earlier. The spoiler section. So skip ahead a couple minutes. I'll put a timestamp on the screen to tell you where to skip ahead to if you don't want to be spoiled. So, Special Cup is so good. Oh my gosh, I love Special Cup. It's the best cup. They really did it well. And Rainbow Road, oh my gosh, it's beautiful. It's everything I want from Nintendo's first 4K console. It's the best course in the game. They made Rainbow Road the best course in the game, and that's amazing. But every track in the Special Cup is a banger. The first track, I forgot its name, but it's one of my favorites in the game. And I didn't talk about it during the tracks part because spoilers. But, dang. But Rainbow Road is my favorite. It is so good. It's the only track that's not intended for 3 laps. It's a traditional 1-lap track where it's 3 laps long, but all in 1 lap. And that's so cool. It's the perfect culmination of everything the game's been building up to. And it's also just, it's beautiful. I love it. And there's just a certain magic to Nintendo games. And that magic is perfectly encapsulated in Rainbow Road from Mario Kart World. And finally, the price. If you want to hear me talk about that, there should be a card in the corner, whichever corner it is. I don't know. And yeah, you might not like what I say, but that's the fun part. We have opinions, and those can differ. Okay? Okay, I got like 30 hate comments on the last one. It's not the last one, on that video. And yeah, but if you're enjoying the video, thank you. That's the video. If you enjoyed, like, comment, and subscribe. Share it with your friends. And yeah, that's it.